Okay, let's get more to it. Sunny Samoria says that competition is the best instrument for price reduction. Does Dangote Cement believe in competition and market openness?
In fact, if we do not have competition, it will be a disadvantage to us, because at whatever price we sell, somebody could say, oh, we have a monopoly and we are trying to take advantage. So when there is a competition, first of all, the consumer would stand to get the benefit, and number two, we would not be accused.
Okay.
And if you have seen our business philosophy, right from our trading days, we have always believed in large volumes and smaller margins.
Well, you say that you have enough capacity in stock, but we have, the Sun is still saying that we have 17 million housing deficit, and we still don't have a cement industry to supply the high demand yet. So why the cuts now?
Yeah, it's very simple. If you take this year's consumption, the last 9 months, and if you project it for the next 3 months, we will be ending up with a 21.5 million tons consumption in Nigeria this year, and which was more or less the same last year. This year there has not been a growth. Normally there has been a 10% growth. Let us assume that there is going to be a magic and 10% growth, which will still end up with 23.5 million tons. My competitors have capacity to produce 7 million tons. I have a capacity to produce 29 million tons. That is 36 million tons installed capacity. If all of us produce even only 70% of our installed capacity, this is far outstripping the entire demand within Nigeria. And as I said, if I'm not going to export by next year, I would have to be shutting down my plants. So we are already planning how we are going to do the export.
And more tweets. I hope that we can take all of these tweets before we end the show. And Olayemi says, how ready is Dangote Cement to tackle any mitigants against reduction in the cement prices, in terms of someone, maybe one of the competitors trying to take it to court, saying that you are deliberately infringing on the ability to make money? Do you envisage that kind of scenario?
We are in a free market economy. They have the right to reduce the price, number one. Number two, no law in the country would say the consumers should be deprived of the benefit of a lower price. Number three, assuming that they take us to court, if there is a provision in the law, they would stand to lose, because we would be able to establish that they must be in a position to produce cheaper than us, because they have plants which have been fully depreciated, plants where the interests have been paid off, and they have, my competitors have 200 to 250 years of cement producing history. I have 9 years of history. So they should have far better knowledge how to produce this product cheaper than us.
Okay, Larry Ward wants to know, it says, is the price reduction not political? And that, can the price reduction be sustained beyond 2015?
First of all, the price, because we are in business to make money. We are in the business to make money for our shareholders. Nobody in his right mind would go and play with a pricing mechanism in a business where I have such huge volumes just to please anybody, any individual, whether it's a politician or otherwise. Number two, as I said, the prices, we were keeping an ex-factory price, but my dealers were making 1,000 Naira per bag profit just in the month of March, because we couldn't supply, our competitors couldn't supply. But today, the supply is far outstripping the demand.
Okay. I know that the tweets are still coming in, but let me just ask you all the questions apart from what the tweets are saying. Now, there have been controversies over the quality of cement, and you have two grades, like you said earlier on. Many Nigerians think cement, wonder that we've been told that 3 different classes and grade of cement. What explanation can you give to Nigerians in terms of the different grades of cement and what each can do?
Yeah. We have 52.5 grade cement. You see, the grade is essentially, the cement takes about 28 days to cure when it reaches the ultimate strength in the concrete. So if after 28 days of curing, if you crush the cement block, if it gives us a strength of 52.5 megapascals, that stands for 52.5. 42.5 means when you put a pressure of 42.5 megapascals, it starts crumbling. At 32.5, at that level it starts crumbling. So it essentially indicates the strength of the cement. And 42.5 is about 30% stronger, and which is the predominant grade in the market. Nigeria had never seen anything apart from 42.5 till about 5 years back, when most of our competitors introduced the 32.5, which has a 30% lower strength. And SON has clarified that now they have put a regulation that this should be used only for plastering, though some of the competitors have taken the regulator to the court. And the 52.5, we started producing about 2 years back. This is the first time the cement was introduced into the market, an ultra-high strength cement meant for very high-rise buildings, for bridges, for flyovers, which is bought by big construction companies from us.
Some people have said that perhaps you're trying to create some kind of monopoly in the cement industry.
Well, first of all, we have about 60% of the market share. The only way we cannot create monopoly is by stopping to invest in the cement business, because our competitors had the monopoly. It's primarily, the competition is driven by one single group today, and they have been in the country for decades. So the foreigners who are operating in this country have been having a monopoly. Nobody raised this voice. When a Nigerian started investing in cement, and he kept on adding more and more capacity, I do not know why he should be penalized for having the courage to invest in his country and for having the confidence in the country. The limestone is available in the country, fuel is available in the country, and the cement was being imported. It's like the crude oil, where the petroleum products are all being imported. You had the raw material, you had the fuel, and he started investing, and now he is being called monopolist. So should we stop investing further into cement into Nigeria? If I hope that's not the message being sent to the investor.
Okay, some people, excuse me, some people say that perhaps they want to go into this business of being a distributor for your products, and they're asking that what are your plans for new customers interested in lifting a truckload, and how functional are your depot in case small buyers do not want to face possible price manipulation by middlemen?
It's very simple. As you step down from this program for the day, you just open your laptop. Within 15 minutes, you can register yourself as a customer. You just go to the website, download the form. It takes not more than 15 minutes. So anybody can become a distributor. There is no deposit to be paid. It's a very simple online registration process. And buying from the depots, all our depots have stocks. From tomorrow or today, advertisements would start coming out in newspapers, giving all our depot locations, addresses, contact persons. Anybody can walk in and buy it.
Okay, that's quite encouraging. I know that you're also in other countries, African countries. Are they going to also benefit from this price slash?
As I said, the prices are
just in Nigeria only?
Driven by demand and supply. You take Ethiopia, where we are investing. We are about to commission our plant in the next month. And when we started our project, the cement prices were about $230 a ton, if not higher. Today, the prices are more or less equal to Nigeria because enough capacities have been built in. So it's country-to-country scenario, depending upon demand.
So the price will vary
because
from country to country.
Irrespective of what the manufacturer fixes the price, ultimately the dealer will sell at a price at which the consumer is willing to pay. There is more demand, he can get a higher price. That's what he will sell, irrespective of what I sell.
Okay, it's been an interesting conversation. Thank you, Devakumar Edwin, the Group Managing Director of Dangote Cement. I would like to thank all our viewers who sent in the tweets as well, asking a number of questions. We hope that we've been able to answer them for you here on the show. And that'll be it here on Business Morning. Thank you for taking out time to watch the program. We do appreciate your time with us on the show. I am Bolaji Akinwale. News Track is up next.